Bev, obviously, I know not the performance that you wanted today. What did you feel like didn't go right?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's disappointing. You don't, you come out to fight for a result, you come out to get points. And yeah, I mean, obviously, we're all disappointed in that result. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to have that result at home. So yeah, I think we're just disappointed.
After Ari's penalty kick going into the half, it
Mhm.
seems like you guys had momentum.
Mhm.
What changed in that second?
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely. I felt like the group felt, especially after the penalty, I think leading into the penalty, when we talked about living in their half a little bit more, I felt we found some success and were able to gain that PK off of that specifically. So yeah, I think we had some momentum. I think we came back out. We were a little flat to start and don't think we ever really kind of came back into it. And then obviously when you're conceding a goal and then the next goal, it's hard to get back into the match. It's hard to, find those moments and be confident in those moments. So obviously I still think there was a few good things, but overall I would just say that we're disappointed on the evening.
Still lacking goals,
Mhm.
open play.
Yeah.
What do you have to do to get a different type of performance out of this team?
Yeah, I think for us, it's just an accountability piece. Everyone kind of looking themselves in the mirror and seeing ourselves included as a staff, to see what ways we can continue to push the group, and what ways we can continue to create in that space specifically. So yeah, I think for us, it's just, a reflection moment, an opportunity to, the worst thing we can do in this scenario is not come together. We also need to realize that it is disappointing and that's not okay. So I think it's the balance of those two pieces right now, and specifically the balance from us as a coaching staff and what that looks like to help push the group forward.
Did you see anything in the San Diego side that you think made them successful in this match?
Yeah, I mean, obviously a very respectable side, and I wouldn't say like anything specific. I think they played well today. They had a lot of energy, and they got goals in the back of the net. And obviously, we all know goals change games, and so they continued to build momentum through that. Is what I felt.
I don't know how to ask this without it sounding too harsh, but
Okay.
it's a big loss.
Yeah.
It's 4-1 loss at home against
Yeah.
a mid-table team, 5 games of the season. So like, at what point do we start thinking that what we're trying to do isn't working and maybe we need to change, make big changes?
Yeah, for sure. And I think for us, like when I speak about it, an accountability piece, I think it's across the board. Obviously, we're looking at it as a staff. We'll dissect the game and all the pieces of the game to see what else we can continue to do to influence the group, and continue to keep the group together. So I think this is just pivotal moments in a lot of people's careers, meaning you face this type of loss and what do you do with it? So I think if you've spoken to any English Premier League head coach, everybody's experienced this at some point in their careers, coaching staff, players included, everybody included. So it's now about the best approach to move forward. I think that's where our sights and focus needs to be.
We've got Portland coming up next week.
Yep.
I'm sure we'll think about doing some things differently, but I'm
Mhm.
short window. Is
Mhm.
there things that you're already thinking about, talking about differently this week, or are you just kind of stick with the plan?
Yeah, I think for us, we just need to assess, obviously emotions quite high after any game. But obviously with that type of defeat as well. So I think when you talk about the ability to assess it, take some time to assess it. I think that's really important in all this. So you don't make any rash decisions in regards to what we would like to accomplish next week. So it's just taking it step by step and being very emotionally balanced in that process.
We're about to talk to Ellie and Savannah, two more players that you're getting back are similar to Shay last week. Do you feel like as you reach, this is a pretty critical moment, you've got more options coming though?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously very exciting. Anytime we can get players back involved in the group, back and available for minutes is always exciting. So yeah, it's an exciting time for us in that space for sure.